Hey Instagram, this is Michael. I'm in Princess Island in Calgary right now, and I wanted to share with you more about Maina, her pageant, and her platform. And why I want to share with you this is because I want to hopefully allow you to see more about my sister. I am her little brother, so I know a lot about her, and I want to promote her and support her during her pageant and what she's trying to do. And to do that, I want you guys to know more about who she is, so that you can understand her values and then make a really good decision as to why to vote for her. So I'll begin by sharing more about her platform, Know, Love, Lead, developing self-awareness, building self-worth, and achieving self-mastery, the journey to becoming an empowered woman. Wow, Anne had a heavenly download when she thought of this idea because it fits in so well with so many ways. You know, I've learned so much about this platform. Even though Anne is a woman and this is catered to women, there's so much value and knowledge and growth I can have to be had from me as a man. For the past over a century, feminism and the story of the woman has been the forefront in lots of social discussions. And even today in 2020, in recent times, there's been more and more social issues that have been come to discussion as well, such as black people and Black Lives Matter. But something else that's really cool that's coming up more is men's mental health and the role of the black man in the family and in society. And I truly believe that No Love Lead is coming out at such a good time to tie in with so many of the aspects of of society. I really think No Love Lead will be a very good unifying platform. And so that's and some people ask, how will Anne impact the community after winning the pageant? And first and foremost, I think she'll impact it in such a huge way. Anne has been one of the biggest role models in my life. Usually lots of people say it's a mother, and I agree with that. My mom has been a big role model, but for me it's been Anne in a lot of ways, and I'm going to share with you more about that. But Anne has been such a big role model, and she's helped so many girls my age and younger, as well as so many women older than her. That's the kind of woman she is, and it's so humbling to say that to her, just to know that about her, because even though she's young, she's helping everyone around her. And so and she's doing that through her pageant or through her platform, No Love Lead, and by doing that, she's living it. So she wants people to what No Love Lead is she wants people to know themselves, be self-aware, and acknowledge all their faults and imperfection, and then from that, love thyself and know and love who they are, so that they can use those imperfections to become their strengths, and from there, there's power. There's so much power in that. And that's where the lead comes in, where not only can they live their life and step into their greatness, but they can also lead others to do the same. And that's why No Love Lead is such a powerful platform. 5 reasons for Anne to win Miss Globe 2020, and share with you them now. The first one is she is not perfect. This is a beauty pageant and she has imperfections, and that's perfect. I love that so much for Anne, because if there was a beauty pageant, if Anne was perfect, I think it will take away the power and the realness of who she is. Because who Anne is in all her greatness is also who she is in all her weaknesses, if that made sense. So that's the reason she's not perfect. She goes through struggles, but she makes her struggles her reasons why to succeed, and she grows through that. We all have something we want to change about ourselves, and Anne is constantly changing that about herself. And Anne is constantly changing the things she wants to change about herself, and that's how she grows. So that's number one, her imperfections. That's why she can win the pageant. Number two is her vulnerability, her openness and transparency, her willingness to share her story and literally take out her insecurity and be like, this is what I have. This is the struggle, the problem I'm going through. And she wants to encourage other people to do the same and say, hey, what are you going through? What messed up situation are you in right now? And so let's be vulnerable with each other so that we can come together and make something better out of it. And that's the second reason why she can win, because she's not just there to pretend in a plastic Barbie world. She's real and authentic. So number one is vulnerability. Number one is imperfection. Number two is vulnerability. And number three, she has mental toughness. Dang, this girl is so powerful. Inner strength, her commitment, her vision, her belief, her conviction. They are so overwhelmingly, unbelievably powerful. And that's the thing about Anna, it's so incredible. It's either get on board or get out of my way. That's the kind of woman she is. She's so, and that's what's so incredible to see about her, because that inner strength, it's scary, it's frightening, but it's also something that I wish I could have and embody, you know. And so there's so much more I can say about that one, but the number 3 is her mental toughness and her willingness to grow and be better. Or not willingness, but yeah, her willingness to go after it. She ever, like when she's in, for example, let me expand on this. For example, when we're going to the airport right before the pageant on Wednesday, up until the morning of Tuesday, there was so much things that have to be done. I'm sure lots of people know about this experience if you're an immigrant or gone through a wedding where there's so much planning and chaos and calamity going on. Anne is able to go through that. When she's in the trenches, it's not a time for her to cower, to run, or to hide. It's a time for her to step up and put up. And that's the type of woman Anne is. And so that's the 4th reason she can win. The 3rd reason she can win is her mental toughness. Her 4th reason she can win is she is so much fun. She has so much personality. She's so warm and loving and kind. And this kind of ties in with the 3rd reason, because it wants to be the opposite. You know, the first reason is the woman that is a woman who is going out there. But the 4th reason is a woman that is tender and loving and kind and fun and interactable and relatable and sociable and fun, you know? And that's the 4th reason. She has the warmth to be a beauty queen. And the 5th reason is, let me remember it now. What was the 5th reason? Great, so I just remember the 5th reason. And the 5th reason is Anne is a winner. She has the work ethic of a winner. She has the vision, the determination, the grit, the willpower to be a winner. And that's the reason why she should win. This is very vague, but it's very true. How she's a winner. And so she has our female contestants is, for one, she has the most supportive little brother out of all the contestants. That's one thing. And what sets Anne apart mainly is the belief and faith you can have in her that she'll make a difference in the community. You know, she's there to run her own race. She's going against the grain and she's doing her own thing. And she's using a platform to lead and to make a difference. And that's one thing that sets her apart, because you can have faith that after this pageant, she'll make a difference, and she'll use the pageant as a megaphone to reach more and more girls and appreciate and change her community. And so, and even today, and she's already won too. I know it's a competition. We're seeing, okay, which women has worked the hardest and done the most and deserve this crown. And Anne recognizes that. That's part of the know, to know that, yeah, I'm in a competition. Though, still, Anne has already won. If today, No Love Lead reached one more person than it did yesterday, Anne's already won. And so that's the idea that sets her apart. And you can have faith in that. And so what are 5 things that makes Anne worthy of being the 2020 Miss Globe Canada? Number 1 is she keeps bringing herself to that breaking point, that her threshold is so strong right now. And that's one thing, that's her 3rd reason that she could win, is because she has mental toughness. Number 4 is her personality and her character. She's funny, she's fun, she's silly, she has character. And it's sometimes the most embarrassing thing ever, but it's really cool to have and be close to. Because Anne is also kind and loving and caring. And number 5, she's a winner. She's a hard worker with a vision. She has all the trappings of success. She has the work ethic, the vision, the awareness, the realization, the hope, and the faith, and the fulfillment and bliss to be one of the most successful women I have ever known. And it's so beautiful to see her express that in a pageant. The way she carries herself and who she is, she's already been crowned long before she ever stepped on the stage. And it's been a long few minutes with you right now, and one thing I'm going to leave you with is just me speaking it by the heart and telling you more about one quote. And that quote is from Marianne Williamson. This lady is a wonderful lady, Marianne Williamson, and one of her quotes is, as we allow ourselves to shine, we automatically give permission for other people to shine. Anne has been the biggest role model in my life, and she exemplifies this quote. My greatest accomplishment in life so far is graduating high school in 1 year. And the only reason I did that is because my sister did the same a year ago, 2 years. She graduated high school in 2 years. Even in my fitness journey and getting into working out in 2016, I only did that because Anne wanted to be more fit. as well as my personality, being able to talk to people who are 2-3 times my age. Anne did that before I did. And even today with it posted on Instagram, my last Instagram post was in 2019. And she's also impacted me to be better that way. So Anne has really done a lot of things for me, and she's been a great role model. Is that when she stepped in her role to shine, she's allowed me to shine as well. So yeah, I'm super excited for you guys to vote for Anne. Please go on Instagram, check her link, tiny URL, vote Anne 2020. Thanks so much.